The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. They'll start on the ground with Madison, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Meanwhile, Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time.
You're driving me insane.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about.
Oh, come on. Would you quit pulling him forward? It's Madison.
5 yards is the
Come on.
First down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to
I swear, dude.
From the 43, here's a
Fucking
2nd
garbage.
and 5. Cousins.
And this shit, boy, is really driving me flipping insane. These dudes will not catch the ball.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers.
They will not catch the ball.
But don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Like, I don't know what kind of
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Going underneath.
I don't know what kind of slider change these mug got. But Lord, have mercy on me.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right?
Oh, come on already. Oh.
You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Really? Come on, what is the point? Oh, my God. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Because clearly we are not going to participate in any shenanigans. Clearly we are not.
Now Cousins.
Yet again, another whack-ass third down.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Here's Madison running on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Cousins to throw it. Right side, it's the tight end.
Really, come on now. It's the Vikings. It's the Vikings, not the Chiefs. It's the Vikings, bruh. Like, let's get real here.
Rager catches it left side, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing his Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Yeah, strafe, bro. Strafe.
KJ Osborne. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
That boy is so fucking slow. Anybody else, man, it is a 6'6". Anybody else and it's 6, bro.
Flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with a 3rd-year man, Chuba Hubbard, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary.
Are you kidding me?
In the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Second and 10.
Strike. Check. Strike. Hut.
A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders.
Good shit, good shit. There you go. There you go. That's it right there. There it is.
Nice run from Sanders to accomplish a couple of long-awaited firsts last season in Philadelphia. Finally broke 1,000 yards and had 11 touchdowns to help reach his first.
There it is. That's that business right there.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Young now.
What? Oh, come on.
Spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
And he's taken down, but able to get this
Well.
20-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Throwing, Cousins. Addison hauls it in.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Six 6-0 our score after 1. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. That is caught. Finding room at midfield.
Oh, wow.
Down the left sideline.
Inside
the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. KJ Osborne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big start
what are we going to do?
that only adds to their reputation as the league's best
Tuck tail and run, or are we going to actually step up here and actually play some damn ball?
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense.
Oh, my God, dude. Come on.
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Panthers at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Ready?
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And just no chance
Hey,
of
what
turning
do they
the
have?
corner.
What is
He can
this?
only get back
Home
to the
team
line
has
of
trouble
scrimmage.
home. That's coverage.
2nd and 10 coming
What about
up.
that?
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Throwing, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans
Remember,
here
brother,
don't
this
seem
is
too
not your
happy
strong
about
suit.
what we've seen in this first half.
Strong suit is not passing at this quarterback. Come on, bro.
Out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Come on, man. Be smart.
Ready?
They
Ready?
come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Second.
Young to throw it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Oh, fighting off the defender. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here.
Wild West here. Look at that.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far.
Thank you. Finally get his ass. Finally get him, bro.
We asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This drive is almost over.
If they ever throw another interception, y'all better pull him out the damn game.
First down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now an end around his Cousins will just pop
Oh
his
my
foot.
God.
And he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down.
So
Getting
from Panther territory
outplayed.
now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Not seeing it. I'm not seeing it this time.
They'll go Madison up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard in most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Over the middle, hauled in by Osborne. Touchdown,
Wow.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here
Okay.
in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember
Just go down. Just go down. Just go down.
Your idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go, then the defender. So in this case, because you know it,
and they got the fumble chance, like, of course.
Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Young will set to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here is Young. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to get to the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37. It'll be 37 yards on the punt, and it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10.
There's got to be something. Something we can do, fellas. Something we can do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions.
Oh, man.
Continues to grow. And
Wow. Timely running.
It might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback?
What's up? What's up, Cat?
Am I expecting it? Not
That's
at all.
that's what I'm sounding like in here.
Change in how they're playing.
I know,
this
bro.
blowout's going to get bigger and bigger.
That's how it is in here right now.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Cousins. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
He's something, man. He's something.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I know,
individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you're playing a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything.
I know.
Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Working the middle.
And he still caught it, bro. Are you kidding me?
Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Sorry, man.
Lucky 48. Yellow.
A 1st down throw for Cousins.
You don't have to change, not AC.
This one caught. It's the tight end.
You don't really have to change it.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He on me, bro. Woo-wee.
1st down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Two yards to go, 2nd down. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Man, take the ball. Man, this team, I don't know why. This team just loves to swat the ball down. They just love to swat the ball. Here. We're going to turn on swat the ball, and let's watch this team swat the ball.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Cousins.
Thank you.
Open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on
Jesus.
it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this 1st half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football.
We ain't running, we ain't doing nothing.
After a short pickup.
We ain't running, we ain't doing that. Just go to the locker room. That's what you need to do. Go to the locker room and put your football away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
That's where we've been.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
No, we get the ball back? Oh. Okay.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here.
Gotta
The
get
football
some
cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try to create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Meanwhile, Young's throw here on target first.
Get up there. Get upfield.
Take this one up to the 35. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Got it. Red, yellow. Ready.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really
The
run
NFL is
short
shit,
yardage.
the way we get clobbered right now. What do you mean the NFL?
That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
This dude got the Vikings saved.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
He's on me at every angle.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I mean, on me at
On play
every.
action, Young. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready, go. Ready.
Now here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
You ain't hitting me. You ain't hitting me again. Come on.
That's one way to convert on 3rd.
Come on, man.
Picking up 26 yards.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly
bro.
in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football.
Come on.
Right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Don't need it all. Something here. 17 yards to
Right
go on
trigger.
2nd down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
Right trigger.
Set up down around the 15.
Right trigger, buddy.
That good for 22.
Damn right trigger.
At halftime, you have to feel like the defense
Like,
is being
man, why is he must pin ears coming at the ball? Yeah, I mean flying at the ball.
he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty
Flying at this motherfucking ball. Well, I'm like, man.
Sanders on first down.
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Miles Sanders is 7th
Finally.
touchdown on the year. And the
Thank
Panthers
you.
are able to cut into
There you go.
and score on the opening drive of the second half. Fairly fortunate to get the extra point to go here.
There you go.
It's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Come on.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit.
What is the point in calling for
That has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got
hard flat and you don't react?
Then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Jeez, I said hard flat and you didn't react. This dude has been killing us with that all game long.
Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the toss, Madison. Taken down at the 42.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This is 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Now Cousins completes this to Addison out.
Telling you,
So the
all game long. That is his go-to.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
3rd down and 1. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 79 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Finally, thank you. Shit finally wasn't there.
He's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it. Precise.
Come on, man.
If you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Cousins now.
Ooh, it hit him. Oh!
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers.
Oh, shit. I done turned my damn game off.
5-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Cousins. There's Addison.
Yet another one.
Touchdown, Vikings. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead.
All right. Who do you got?
Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Into space at the 45. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, Young. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Ready.
Young to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
Here we go.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In motion is Chenault. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of 1st downs, and this one should just about be over.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Draw play, Madison, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Pass caught here by Osborne. So the completion was also 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Registered a little bit different than I was before.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Watch.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins.
Yeah, see, so like it was that last touchdown drive he was on. Because this league right here is a no switch league, so the last couple drives that he, the last couple passes that he had, the last drive where it shows like the cursor underneath, that was almost like I want to say four Madden cycles ago. So 4 Madden cycles ago, they actually had the best feature possible for leagues that were so-called no switch. It actually showed when a person actually was controlling cursor wise. It showed when a person was controlling their player versus not controlling their player. And then all of a sudden, next Madden, shortly after that, they decided, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and change. That, man. We don't want that feature in the game, so they got rid of it. But So like there was a couple passes just on the last little scoring drive. But oh Jesus, get the ball. Thank you, Jesus. Whew, thank you, Jesus. Anyway, but there was on that last scoring drive, there was a couple passes that he had where his cursor icon was underneath his receiver before the ball got there. When you're in leagues like this, that is something that is like guys would look for. Now, of course, he says, "I mean, hey, I didn't hit anything, so it is what it is." Only way you can tell is if like that person had their stream, and then they showed their stream footage versus your stream footage, and the owner will look at it or whatever. But I mean, this dude has just torched me this game. You feel me? Like, even if he was switching, like, his running has been on point. He's controlled the tempo of the game. Like, yeah, bro. Like, he has been definitely above reproach. Haven't been able to do anything to him for real. But it's all good. I mean, it's all good, man. I mean, you win some, you lose some. This will put me at 2-2 on this season in the SFL, and we will, hit the drawing board for next week against our next opponent, and see what we got next week. I mean, we had some things kind of, later in the game we had some things kind of open up for us, but
and the Panthers get a bit closer. He had the option to hand that football.
Too little, too late.
I think it's safe
is
to
what
say
I say.
that
Too
made the
little,
right decision.
too
That was
late.
a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think
But it's definitely a solid owner. I would like to know who beat him and how.
That's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it,
get in there, hey.
The extra point hits the left upright, but goes through anyway. And the lead's down to 2 scores.
But after that thrashing I did last night, you got to get your teeth kicked in. You got to be able to. If you can dish it, you got to be able to take it. And I mean, let's go ahead and call it what it is, bro. Got my ass whooped tonight in this one. But yeah.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do.
I mean, the only way, yeah, they're talking about some more. Oh man, we doing some. No, we ain't doing nothing.
I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of everything.
There you go. Nice little stop. 20 carries. Now, if I understand correctly, there's like some of these leagues, man, they got this one feature, man, where they had a dynamic, what the fuck they call it? They got dynamic, yeah, stops the clock. I mean, what a day, man. 4 TDs, 1 pick. They sitting at 4 TDs, 1 pick. They sitting at up 16.
Fielded at the 33.
The stuff, shit. Where we at the 50? Did they just cut the light off?
Nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Did they just cut the light on?
Good starting position.
Did we pound the drum?
First and 10. Just shy of midfield at 48. To throw, Young. This one into the hands of Field.
Stuff, boy. Come on.
He goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Come on, man.
Plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders.
Oh boy, I swear, dude, you drive me insane on a regular basis. I swear to God, dude, you drive me insane on a regular basis.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Striker. Ready.
Now a second down throw for Young. And that one.
Okay, all right. You know what, bro? Listen. I don't know what that play is, why that play is what it is, but come on, man. I'm leading it forward, meaning I want him to go upfield, and it throws it behind him. Why? Come on.
Here's third down.
That's stupid.
Young. And this is intercepted.
Where they go fine-tune, overthrown that ball so bad, bro.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball.
Yeah, that joker threw that ball so bad.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement.
As always, man, appreciate y'all. You know, the ones that get in here and look at these streams, man, appreciate you.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy.
I'm going to win some, I'm going to lose some. Oh, shit. And we're going to do what we got to do. You feel me? We're going to do what we got to do. But it's all good.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they will take a knee here.
What the hell? What's going on?
And here's Ryan right now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Oh, yeah, he's down. Why would you kick?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This is 1st and 10. Now Young. That's the tight end Hurst with him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, he could have ran the damn clock out, to be honest with you. But hey, I got the ball back. Shit, we gonna try some shit.
Young to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone.
Big man almost got him 1. Big man almost got him 6 in the Michigan game.
One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete.
We got hands on him. Catch that shit.
Isolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. But if you step back and look at this, pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL. They were.
It is what it is, bro. You win some, you lose some, bro. You win some, you lose some, homie. It'd be alright. Alright, is they gonna do that damn game cast thing? Oh, the QB check-in. This wasn't a game. This wasn't a game. This wasn't a game to get hype about that, but let's go ahead and end this broadcast, bro. Hey, as always, man, peace, love, and motherfucking hair grease, bro. Until next time.